Alright guys, this is Makeda of the Boston Bidoofs, and today I'm going to be going over my Week 1 match for YCL Season 4 versus Emil of the Montreal Skorupis. And I'm going to be honest, it's going to be a very hard matchup this week. He is the person that sniped Sylveon for me, so props to him because that Sylveon is going to give me a lot of trouble this week. But he also has some other scary threats. He has that Cinderace, he has my boy Bisharp that I had last season, he's got Tangrowth, which is another threat, really hard to kill. Nidoking, and Starmie. Now those are the 6 that I'm expecting him to bring, but he also has Druddigon, which would be very annoying, Regigigas, which I didn't really prep for, so hopefully he doesn't bring that, just because I didn't really think much about it. And he also has Jolteon, Delibird, and Rufflet, so I don't really expect to see those. They don't really do much to my team, unless he really is worried about that Vaporeon, then Jolteon could come, but I have Landorus, so it's unlikely, in my opinion. I don't see him bringing Rufflet at all, and Druddigon, or Delibird, I mean, I guess it could be useful. It gets Ice Shard, but I have no fear of it in my heart, so I think I could deal with it. So starting off, I decided to go with Mew as my first choice this week, and honestly, I went through like several different sets to end up with this one. So yeah, I'm bringing Body Press, Roost, Cosmic Power, and Substitute, and the reason for this is, didn't really need Stored Power versus his team. Body Press hits everything for a 2-hit KO at a +6, so if I can get set up on like the Tangrowth or something, I'm golden. Mew is great because it outspeeds the Bisharp. If I'm under a sub, I'm not scared of that Sucker Punch. Also, the Tangrowth is like, if I can pivot into when he switches into Tangrowth, I can just substitute on a Leech Seed or a knockoff and the sub won't break, and then I can just start setting up. And I think that I will be good for the rest of the game, because I originally had Stored Power over Roost, but the Roost is just extremely important. I did bring Leftovers for that extra passive recovery, but if I could get this to work, it's going to be very helpful, and no other Mew set that I could come up with versus his team was going to be very good, so yeah, I settled for that. Next up, I have my Landorus. I went with a Choice Scarf set this week because I feel like it's very important for me to outspeed those main threats that Landorus can deal with, like Cinderace, Bisharp, Nidoking, all decently fast, especially Cinderace, and Landorus can deal with them if he can outspeed them. So the only thing I'm worried about is if he brings Scarf himself on Starmie, for example, because then I'm going to have to not stay in on that and kill it. So if he leads Starmie or something, I might lead Landorus, I might lead Vaporeon and try to flip turn immediately into something like a Mew for setup. But yeah, for the most part, I just expect Landorus to outspeed once I have a better gauge on what his team is and what his potential Scarfer is. So yeah, other than that, I think Landorus is very solid, great coverage, got Earthquake and U-turn, another pivot. Knockoff is always great, and Sledge Wave is there to catch that Tangrowth off guard if it's towards the end of the game. Earthquake hits Sylveon for more if he's especially defensive, so for the most part, Sledge Wave is just there for the Tangrowth, but U-turn does a big chunk too. Hopefully he's not Rocky Helmet, because that's going to be very annoying for my team. Next up is Weezing. I had another hard time coming up with my set for him this week, but I opted for something basic like this with Sledge Wave, Destiny Bond, and Corrosive Gas with Pain Split for recovery. And the reason for this is Sledge Wave is great, deal with Tangrowth if I have to, does a decent chunk to Sylveon, not that much though. But Corrosive Gas is nice because it's a knockoff on everything, including the Bisharp. So if he switches into Bisharp or Nidoking or something, I just Corrosive Gas. I live any hit, and then I can Destiny Bond. Well, maybe not a hit from a Bisharp, but the Destiny Bond is a good way to ensure that his next move is not going to kill me unless he's willing to sack that Mon, because Corrosive Gas is just a great follow-up to that, as well as Pain Split to heal back up if I expect him to switch. So it's just a very interesting set. It's going to be very annoying for him, I think, as long as he doesn't 1v1 the Bisharp. And I have Levitate because I didn't want to die to an Earth Power from the Nidoking, because otherwise his best move is Sledge Wave on me, and that does not kill me, and that's when I can use that Destiny Bond annoying strategy. So hopefully it works out. Next up is my Lucario. I have 4 attacking Expert Belt because I felt like I needed him to have Vacuum Wave for that Bisharp because it doesn't kill with his other priority. Bullet Punch is just not strong enough and Extreme Speed resisted. So Vacuum Wave is a OHKO because Bisharp is more defensive. But for the most part, I'm going to be clicking Meteor Mash or Earthquake depending on the matchup. Close Combat's a good backup on that Regigigas. Meteor Mash is great to one-hit KO that Sylveon. It's basically my only guaranteed answer to it as long as I don't miss, which would be absolutely tragic. And knowing last season, I really hope my optometrist visit before this match worked out for Lucario. But Earthquake is great coverage against a lot of his team. Hits the Bisharp, Nidoking, and Cinderace. If he switches in, I don't know why he would switch in those to an attack by Lucario. But, you know, it is there's the possibility, so that's that. Next up is my Hydreigon. I went with Choice Specs this week because I just felt like getting a chunk of damage off on anything is great. Doesn't really matter what I click. I mean, there's exceptions. Like, I don't want to click Flash Cannon if I'm expecting Starmie, but who would switch in a Starmie to a Hydreigon, etc., etc. I have U-Turn there because I need lots of pivots on this team because I need to get my Mew in safely on something like Tangrowth, where I'm not scared, even on the Nidoking where I expect him to switch out. So, yeah, pretty much at Dark Pulse, hits everything hard. Flamethrower hits a lot of his team super effectively. Flash Cannon also hits that Sylveon quite nicely. If it's not specially defensive, it's going to do like over half, which is nice, and can get me in something safely like my Landorus or Lucario to KO. But yeah, probably just going to be clicking U-Turn most of the time. But we'll see. It's just a nice backup with a high enough speed to not worry about anything on his team except a high jump kick on the Cinderace or the Ice Beam from Starmie, but at least I lived that. And last but not least, I have Vaporeon. Vaporeon's going to be extremely nice because it is a Wish user with a slow flip turn. I have Agua Berry on here because I already had leftovers on Mew, and I have, what is it? Sassy Nature, which is negative speed, which means I'm slower than the Sylveon, but faster than the Tangrowth. So I can get a nice Ice Beam off if Tangrowth's slow enough, or I can flip turn out on the Hyper Voice and bring something in. So I'm kind of happy with this set. I hope it works out really well because I really like that I came up with that kind of speed situation with the slow pivoting flip turn. So yeah, Scald, obviously very useful move on the Bisharp. Ice Beam hits Nidoking and Tangrowth really hard. So it's just going to be a very defensive, very useful Mon this week. It's specially defensive, so even a Thunderbolt from Nidoking is not going to do a lot. Thunderbolt from Nidoking or Starmie for that matter. So yeah, I'm just very happy with Vaporeon in this matchup. Hopefully I can get it to utilize how I want it to. If not, it is what it is. This matchup is very difficult, especially with these 6. If he switches it up a little bit, it might be very nice for me, but we'll have to find out. So wish me luck, and I'll get right into the battle. Alright, so we had a little mishap where I didn't do the rules correctly. That's my bad. I put the wrong timer rules, but now we're all fixed. So we're going to have to replay the first 3 turns of this like they were the original game. So you'll see that shortly. You can see he brought Rufflet instead of Bisharp, which I guess makes sense because he needed a flying type for Landorus, but we'll see how that works out for him because I don't think Rufflet is a better option. So I led Vaporeon, he led Tangrowth, and then I flip turned. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna do that. This was my choice to see what he clicked. I was expecting him to have a Rocky Helmet, and he did. So that's going to be very annoying. And then I took this chance to go into Weezing because it was the only Pokemon I didn't care about getting knocked off. And he clicked knockoff, so everything went well there. And then this turn, I decided to retaliate, and I went for a Corrosive Gas. As he switched into his Nidoking, where I Corrosive Gassed and discovered that he had a Life Orb, so he is a classic Nidoking set. which means he could still be scarfed on his Starmie or his Cinderace. I went for Destiny Bond here, expecting him to attack. He actually went for Stealth Rocks. So the Destiny Bond is wasted. But now we're back to where we were before. So here I am going to switch into Vaporeon because I don't really care about any of the special attacks he can click on me. And I want to try and flip turn again, and this time going into Mew. I'm trying to get a sub up. Left Thunderbolt. Good play there. Did not do very much though. Unfortunately, I kind of think I have to stick to the plan. As much as I want to click Scald or Wish, and he's just going to go for that again. Oh, I died. No! I really needed Vaporeon this match, so that is unfortunate. But, now I can go into Landorus, and I'm just going to click U-turn here and do the same thing I was going to do with Vaporeon, because I don't think he's just going to sack it. He has no item, he doesn't live in Earthquake. So he probably just goes right into Tangrowth. Please go into Tangrowth. Or, I mean, Rufflet works too. Yeah, Tangrowth. Okay. Whew. Alright, I wish I didn't have to sacrifice Vaporeon for this to work, but that's okay. Actually, that did a lot of damage. He might be specially defensive Assault Vest or something. So I'm gonna use this opportunity to click Substitute. He knows that I am leftovers. He doesn't know what my plan is, but I don't think that he can kill me or knock the Substitute out with a knockoff. So let's see. Leech Seed, perfect. All according to plan. Oh man. He's probably gonna go into Sylveon here. As like Cosmic Power. Which will be annoying, but I do have Roost. Liberace. Oh man. Okay. That's actually fine. Good play by him. Was not expecting that at all. Oh. Interesting. Where does he go into? Tango? That was a very good way to shut down the set. Good on him for bringing Taunt. Yeah. Now I'm going to reveal that I am Body Press. That did a good chunk. What do I do here? It's a shame that Agua Berry didn't proc. I think he's gonna Leech Seed. If he knocks off, that's fine. Let's see what he does. Leech Seed, okay. What I don't want is something that I switch into to be Leech Seeded. So I'm going to switch out now. If he doubles into Leech Seed, that's fine, but I really don't mind that much. He can knock off... Actually, do I knock off the Hydreigon? Do I yeah, I'm gonna let him knock off the Hydreigon, because then I don't have to worry about being locked in. Oh, he withdrew. What did he withdraw into? Rufflet? Okay. Now, the unfortunate thing about this is I have no idea what his plan is with this thing. But I don't think that he outspeeds me. So I think I'm going to U-turn here and see what he does. If he stays in, I guess I just go into Wheezing. I don't really know what else. Okay. He switched again into Sylveon. Perfect. Okay. And now I go into my Lucario. So, I definitely click Meteor Mash here because if he does stay in, I want it to die. Sylveon is a huge threat to my team. But there's really no reason for him not to switch into Tangrowth here. I don't want to double into Hydreigon on the Hyper Voice and die, so it's a rough choice. But I think Meteor Mash is the way to go. It's unfortunate he switched out on the Corrosive Gas. I really wanted to get rid of that helmet. Oh, Abyss. Starmie. Okay. Interesting. That was a free Tangrowth switch. No boost, that's okay. Man. It's a real shame that that new set didn't work. I'm gonna go back into Mew. Hopefully he misses the Hydro Pump and I can Roost. Although I am bulky. How much damage are you gonna do? Yeah, that, oh, he scalded. Okay. Yeah, that's enough. Ooh, and he burned. That's actually okay. Because now he gets burnt too, and I get a free switch into my Hydreigon. Oh, maybe I don't die because leftovers. Oof. I think it would have been better if I died. Oh, yeah. Here's another turn of burn damage on it, though. I'm gonna go for the Roost in case he decides to switch. But he should just stay in and kill me. Yeah. This is not going well for me. Oh no. Do I count on the knockoff killing? Like, I don't know if it's Scarfed or not. If it's Scarfed, I think I just lose here. Because I think Scald kills me. He switched. Okay. Tangrowth? Nice. I'll get rid of the helmets. That's good. But this Rox is doing so much to me. I know I should have brought Defog on Wheezing. What does he click here? I think I just go into Hydreigon. If he doubles into Sylveon, that's really unfortunate. But I think I click Flash Cannon regardless. Leech Seed. Okay. We'll see how defensive that Sylveon is right here, because if it does over half, I might be able to KO it if it's offensive. If it's not offensive, then it's going to hit something hard. I'm just going to go into Wheezing. Do I U-turn? No. I got a Flash Cannon. I got it. Because it's going to chunk this Tangrowth. Twilight? Okay, perfect. Oh god. It's bulky. That's okay, that was expected. Bulky leftovers, Leech Seed. Should have you turned into Wheezing. Why did you bring the Rufflet? That is the question of the age, isn't it? Oh man. I want those lefties gone, but he's probably going to switch into Nidoking. No, he protected. Okay. That's fine. I click Plane Split because he'll probably switch here. Yeah. This is intense. Nidoking? Yeah. Can I Destiny Bond because he can't Stealth Rocks again? Ice Beam, okay. Go for the Pain Split again. Okay. I don't know what the base HP is, so this might be bad. Oh, actually, that was really good. Nice. But I really don't know what this thing's gonna do. So I'm gonna get rid of that EVO light real quick. He's gonna set up. If I lose to this, you know what, bro? You deserve it. I click Sludge Wave here. Hopefully I get the poison. The one downside of running Wave over Bomb is that it's only 10% chance. Okay, I'm not worried about this. And I have Vacuum Wave on Lucario. There's no way he stays in, right? Like, what is this doing? I respect it, though. I like seeing these niche sets that might come in handy. Come on, Poison. You can keep roosting. Come on, Poison. I think at the end of the day, I have a better chance of poisoning than he has of recovering from this situation. He has, I think Roost is 16 PP. So he can stall out all my Sledge Waves, but he'll lose all his Roosts, and I have a high chance of poisoning. There it is. Alright, perfect. And I click it again. Does he switch? Oh, that's what he wanted. I respect it. I lived up. Interesting tech there. Interesting. Surflet. Killed Vaporeon. I think I let this happen, but if he does some weird stuff, I want a Destiny Bond. Yeah. It's a shame I didn't have Defog. I gotta go Landorus. His Rocky Helmet is gone. I can't switch in that many more times, but I have to get the advantage on this. So I have to click U-turn. If he's sacking it, that's unfortunate. Because he's definitely clicking Ice Beam if he stays in. Nope, he switched. Tangrowth? Yeah. And I needed this Lando for that Cinderace. Oh man, this is very stressful. He might go into Starmie expecting the Flash Cannon again. So I'm just going to click Dark Pulse, because even if he does switch into Sylveon, he knows I expect that. I feel like he'll do something else. Please not Twilight. Alright, cool. This should kill the Nidoking. Nice. Crit didn't matter. Now he gets a free switch into that Sylveon. Oh, he went to Cinderace. I can't switch into anything. I think I lose. Oh, he's slow. What? This doesn't kill. Oh wait, I'm low. Yeah, that kills, obviously. I don't know why I thought I was full health. But this gives me the switch advantage, and I did a huge chunk to him. Oh no. Alright, let's see if the tech's worth it. Oh no. I don't think I win. But honestly, Lucario can't do anything, so... Yeah, we didn't do half. Man, I feel like I've been playing, like, really poorly. But that's okay, that's just how it is sometimes. If Vacuum Wave is strong enough to kill the Cinderace from that range, I will be incredibly surprised if I can get to that point. I don't even think I can get to there. But there's potential. If I get the boost? No boost. I don't think that kills, not even close. Okay. So I need the boost here. Please don't miss. Boost, boost, boost. Come on. The crit's nice. Boost? No boost. It's fine. I just died to Starmie though. How many things can I take down with me? Let's go. I want to see it. I want to see him take out everything. Alright, bro. I'm going to need you to click Hydro Pump here, and I'm going to need you to miss, okay? Sound good? Sound good? Do it for me. Do it for the meme. Yeah, it didn't happen. That's okay, though. I don't know. It's a shame the move set didn't work, but honestly, he had a really good matchup with my team. I don't know if I keep team building poorly or what, but I had a good time. It's only a 3-0, so I mean, it's could be worse. But sorry for messing up the rules at the beginning. I hope you had a good time, and thanks for watching.